I'm Minitruck Matt, and you're watching Hardcore Garage.
So it's a 1996 Ford Ranger. I went with my dad in 96. He bought it brand new. Used it as a commuter vehicle from from our house in Cobb County, Georgia to downtown Atlanta. Drove it for many, many years, but I don't know, 160,000 miles on it in the course of 10 years or so. And then we all moved back up to Virginia. Yeah, I'm probably gonna step in.
I got a hose.
And
Moved to Virginia.
We living in Virginia where my dad retired. And then when he retired, he didn't drive it anywhere near as much. So he was putting only like 3,000 miles a year on the truck. And then he decided one day he was going to get himself a different truck, and this just sat. So one day, after I'd done fooled with a bunch of other vehicles, and so I decided to go over to his house and steal the truck. So I took the truck home and decided that I would drive it once a week or so just to keep it up and keep it running. Eventually it became my daily, and he just brought me the title over, says, well, you're the one taking care of it. Since then, we've put a clutch in it, timing belt, water pump, hoses, radiator, plugs, wires, air conditioning, just had it painted, had the bed liner sprayed, put a roll pan on it, shaved the tailgate handle. I found a set of billets, 15-inch, I think they're Eagle 203s, sitting in a junkyard.
Oh man!
on a Corvette, on a wrecked Corvette, and two of the wheels were bent. And if you follow me on TikTok or Facebook or Instagram, you've seen a couple of videos of me doing some polishing recently, and that was on these wheels. Okay. They're Uni 5 lugs, so they're 5 on 4.5, 5 on 4 3/4.
What's your gun? Give them your handles.
Oh,
for Instagram.
You can find me on Instagram at Minitruck_Matt. I think the same thing on TikTok, and I'm on YouTube as Minitruck, just Minitruck space Matt, and of course Matt Yarborough on Facebook.
Talking about the bed on this thing is fiberglass.
Yeah, so the beds on these were fiberglass. These were available starting in '96 as an XLT package, but before that you'd have to buy it as a splash.
Oh, okay. So I never knew the Ranger splashes they were glass.
Yeah, the beds were fiberglass.
Were all those sport sides?
All of the splash models were, yes.
Okay.
Yes, I don't think you could get a splash in a fleet side. And if all the things fall into place, then this week I'll be lowering this truck.
I-beams, that's fun.
Yeah. It's an I-beam suspension, and you know, you look at DJM's website right now, and if you order I-beams, they don't really know when you're going to get them. I actually found these used on Marketplace. A guy in South Carolina, or really south part of North Carolina, had a pair for a truck that he bought and then couldn't get the title for. And I was like, well, I don't know if I could drive quite that far. So I met him in Richmond, Virginia. He had a weekend leave, and picked him up there, made a day trip out of it with the family, ordered a flip kit online, and hopefully we'll get it put on next week.
So these also, the axle is under the Leafs factory?
Yes.
Okay.
It's factory.
What motor came in then?
This is a 2.3 liter 4-cylinder.
Is it clean?
No, it's not. It's not very clean.
We won't even open the hood.
No, it's cleaner than some, but
right.
It's not really clean. And this vehicle was actually a gray front grille with a chrome surround and a chrome front bumper with a bumper pad on it. And when I had it painted, I switched over to a painted bumper, painted grille, put on the SS mirrors, put on the billet antenna, and roll pan and shaved tailgate handle. And it's a daily driver. I've got an S10 I want to build. I'm about to really start digging into it. but I didn't want to be without something cool because I'll start
Oh,
itching.
yeah.
Wigging out.
Spend money.
So I decided, I was like, well, I guess let me pour this bundle of money I have into the Ranger so I have something cool to drive, and then I'll start tackling the S10 if I have to tear it down and get it to where I can't drive it.
Well, that's cool, man. Send me some pictures when you get it lowered, definitely.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It'll look
be
100% different once it's lowered.
Yeah, it'll be plastered all over the place. My dad, who has been against me lowering vehicles for a very long time, is finally starting to come around, and he and I were talking about this, and he's like, you know, he told me himself he's excited to see this thing lowered. He understands the geometry of what we're doing and that it's not specifically going to harm the ride quality.
Right.
So he's pretty excited, but I am naming this truck Pappa Don't Preach.
There you go. Madonna.
Exactly.
Or no, that wasn't Pappa. That was it her or Cyndi Lauper that did that?
It was Madonna, actually.
Okay.
Hi, everybody.
Get him. You like him. Okay, yeah, Pappa Don't Preach was Madonna. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool, man. Yeah, it's a beautiful truck. How far are you dropping it? Just the
3.5.
with 3 inches are the I-beams, and then 5 is a flip, right?
That's it. I have
Awesome.
Zero intention of going any further with it.
Well, it really should ride factory.
It should.
Or damn close.
It really should. It should ride factory. When I get in there, I'm probably gonna replace all the ball joints. Any rubber that we see that needs to be replaced, which will probably be most of it, just go ahead and replace all that while I'm in there. That way it runs, drives, and rides like factory, just 3 inches shorter in the front, 5 in the rear.
Sweet, man. Well, thank you for talking about it, man.
It's no problem. I'm glad to. Those are new as well.
Here at Hardcore Garage, we don't discriminate. We don't just do S10s. This is a Ford Ranger, and you loved it, didn't you? Keep on trucking.